This is Navajo Grandma, and guess what? You are looking out of my bug-infested window. And look at this sign up here. It says Crownpoint to the left and the Roo. I believe you can you see it? Anyways, if you can, I'm hoping you can see it. You should be able to see it. Yep. So we are headed to the very first capital of the Navajo Nation, and we are in the car and headed left. And it used to be a dirt road. We used to come here on in the wagon with my grandfather. And so I'm just going to take you a little ways, and you can see what a great driver Grandma is. Okay, we're coming into Crownpoint. There's a lake over there, and I don't know if that's called Vicente Lake. That's supposed to be one of the leaders, the first leaders of Crownpoint, so they say. It says 491. We're turning to the right here, and you go up that hill. Okay, so we're usually on horse and wagon, and there was a building here that's an election building. We'd meet here. My father was a police officer, so some of these are old buildings that, I mean, there was just a few. There wasn't even enough to spit at. And you always had a water tower there. Here we go. This is the realty office and things like that, the Bureau of Indian Affairs buildings, and land records. Everything is there. Some of our land records. Okay, folks, we're coming into Window Rock, Arizona. So we're turning up here. We're going north, and we're going to the Navajo Nation Capital. Take a right, and here we go. Over the guardrail, and let's pass this guy here. Grandma's a hot rodder. We're gonna pass this guy. Zoom. Here are the buildings. Some of these are all type of buildings. They have administrative, blah blah blah. Actually, judicial, not really. What am I saying? Used to be. So here we are. Uh-oh, guess what? I see the hole in the rock called Window Rock. It's called Cerro Zane. All right, now we're coming up to the Navajo Nation. When I was little, there was nothing here. Some of these old buildings you can see, and look at that. Look at that. Oh, how cool. And see these buildings right here that are made of rocks? These were here a long time. These are brand new ones over here. And it was there was no asphalt, nothing, okay? And it was an open, nothing. And everybody put their horses, their wagons along here. And here is the Navajo Nation Council building. This is where my grandfather came, and oh, look at that beautiful view. Oh, now that's the Window Rock. And here is the Navajo Nation Council building. Grandpa used to sit there. I used to go in there, and it totally did not look like that. Everything is kind of refurbished, and if you can see, think of me as I used to thunder in there with hanging on to Grandpa's pants. And look at this, how cool! See these old buildings right here? Those were here, and all this is just open area, dirt. You tied your horses along here. Here's some of the different offices. Here's this old building, basically. Oh, I love that. Look at that. This is where the Navajo Nation president goes through there, sneaks out the back door. And here's the president's office. And there you are. The flag, the Navajo Nation flag. You go through here, and his office is in that corner, right yonder here. And let's go this way. And the reason why I'm coming here, and you saw this, Grandma loves this place. Notice it says must wear mask, even after we were told we don't have to, but anyways. And this is a veteran site over yonder here. But look how beautiful. And this is a lovely view of this. Grandma's gonna go out and do a song and a dance for you. I came all the way to Window Rock for Alicia Redwolf and to make this video. She said, who named the capital of the Navajo Nation? And so I'm going to read, have quite a few things to read. Now I told you, Crownpoint, that is, in 1912, Crownpoint was founded by Samuel F. Stacher as an Indian agent to serve the Navajo people in the Pueblo Bonito Agency of Northwestern New Mexico. A schoolhouse, agency, office, and powerhouse were first built to accommodate future planned establishments, as you saw in the picture. Okay, when we drove through Crownpoint a little bit ago. In June of 1965, Crownpoint was recognized as a local chapter government subunit of the Navajo Nation government. There are a total of 110 Navajo chapters across the Navajo Nation. The Crownpoint chapter serves as the center of the Eastern Navajo Agency, and many tribal offices are located in the community. Okay. Until 1936, this place, it's right over here behind me, the area was sparsely populated and known by the Navajo only by its ceremonial name. Ne'ahnija means the center of the world. John Collier, a reforming commissioner of Indian Affairs, chose this site to establish the seat of the Navajo Central Agency, the Bureau of Indian Affairs official connection to the nation. His proposal was to make the ceremonial name that I just said the official name, but it was met with a lot of resistance. Due to this, the BIA chose the name of the major local landmark, the rock with hole through it, and which is the Terahotzana, for this Indian agency site. It was rendered in English as Window Rock. Terahotzana, as the Navajo call it, meaning the perforated rock, is north of the Navajo Governmental Administration building that you saw on the way in, and it is important in the traditional Navajo waterway ceremony. It was one of 4 places where Navajo medicine men go with their traditional woven water jugs to get water for the ceremony. That is held to pray for an abundance of rainfall. The Navajo Nation, its complex houses the Navajo Nation President and the Vice President, the Navajo Nation Supreme Court, and the 24-member Navajo Nation Council and the Navajo government basically are located here. Located north, just a little ways over here is the Supreme Court. So, Alice Redwolf, this video is dedicated to you, and I hope you enjoyed it. And here we are in beautiful Window Rock, Arizona, and behind us is Terahotzana. How beautiful.